that's where Granny went when she left Louisiana trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter. Seeing heaven on earth. No, I could have been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse flirts. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang, gang, gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? Together was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the wireless, girl shining. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the wireless, girl shining. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole tape, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver...
And he's in! Jordan Love! Touchdown, Green Bay! And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Makes the score Packers 7, Vikings 0.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Love. Off he goes. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Going for it all. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Packers. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31.
Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter.
14. Vikings nothing.
First and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll be bogged down. Short pickup to the 25.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Jefferson. He'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He finds Raymond for the completion. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Up the middle they go. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings get back in it. It is 21-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. A gain of 48. London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 2nd down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try the right side this time. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A gain of 2 on the way. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Checking it down, this one is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
21, Vikings 7.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's going to have a Packers first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Dallas Turner on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Quick throw here is complete. And his defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Packers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This pass complete to Raymond.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second and a yard. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On 2nd down, Love. That one on target to Watson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the two-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing now from the gun. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he's going to be out of bounds. That is short of the goal line. And the try for two does not work.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football at their own 23.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, a big 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun, and that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Packers. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Now right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.